What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about what Traveler's Tale Games might be up to, go over the rumors that we've heard a little while ago, and also just discuss, what's going on with their game. It's been a while since we've last seen them, and I think we have a path forward, but it's not 100% for sure. So I do want to thank the Comic Book Reporter over on Twitter for asking me the question, to make the video on it. If there's ever videos you guys want me to make, definitely hit me up, and I tried my best to be a man of the people, especially during the summer months, right? More of a dead period. Definitely time to do literally what you guys all want me to do. You can let me know in the comments here as well. But let's go over a little bit about, the studio. So it's been a couple years since Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga, a game that I thought was pretty good. I actually thought it was amazing, like incredible when it first came out. I will say I've cooled off on that quite a bit. I feel they went more bigger, and that doesn't always mean better, right? Because I feel like because they went so big and kind of made it more of like an open worldy type thing, they kind of lost a little bit of the like individuality of each episode. I don't know if I'm exactly explaining it right. Something to keep in mind though, if they end up doing the Harry Potter one, right? Because putting them all together, you don't need to revamp it, I think, as much as they might think you do. But what are they working on, right? Lego Batman 4. I think I want to throw that in there because I feel like there's two ways of thinking about what they're doing: is Lego Batman 4 or a Batman type thing, which would be that, or Harry Potter. And I really only think it's those two. And we can talk about it, but I do want to throw in that all of the rumors over the last year and a half have indicated it's Harry Potter. So the easy answer to the question of, hey, and this is actually the answer I provided him on Twitter. Hey, what do you think the next game that they're making is? I think it's Lego Harry Potter Collection. I think it's literally doing the same thing they did with Star Wars, they're going to do with Harry Potter. I think the rumors have indicated that, but you also just look at what's happened, right? Really, since even Skywalker Saga, right? Hogwarts Legacy comes out. It's a massive success, right? In terms of at least sales. Doesn't really even necessarily matter what people thought about at the end of the day. Matters the sales. And you look at that and you say, well, Star Wars seemingly did really well, right? The Lego game. You say, well, we have the Lego Harry Potter games. We want to make Harry Potter more of a thing now, that it's in the ecosystem. We can just put those games out. We can do the exact same thing we did with Star Wars, and we can make not necessarily a quick buck. You can make a lot of bucks, though. I don't think it's necessarily all that quick, though, right? So that, to me, that would be my line of thinking if I'm them. I think it's disappointing in the sense of, do we want like a brand new Lego game for like a new IP that hasn't been done before? Do we want, say, Batman to continue? I think the logic behind Batman is, I believe it's been 10 years. I think Lego Batman 3 came out in 2014. You can correct me if I'm wrong. 2014, been 10 years, well received, always did good. Batman, also a big property. You have the stuff that happened with Suicide Squad and all that, but I feel maybe that's more of the line of thinking with Lego Batman. It's been far too long, right? It's been enough time. I've always talked, and I've seen rumors here and there. Well, not really rumors, more like just people speculating online of doing more Avengers type things. It's been a while since that. They haven't really caught up, and they also haven't really put those all together either. So there's actually a pretty good path that you can go down with that as well. But one thing I wanted to throw into this little, thought experiment, I went over to their site. There's not much us, the average man or woman can do when looking at like what a company is working on when they're not saying anything, but I wanted to look at the job postings, and the job postings, there's I think 8 roles. Some of them are kind of leads. They're senior positions or the leads. I never like to see that. We've talked about that even with like Wonder Woman before, where it's like, man, oh man, if you're hiring seniors or leads or things like that, narrative directors, things like that, this far in, I don't know if that's a great sign. This doesn't worry me too much, but it's something to keep in mind that they are hiring for some interesting positions that you would probably want them to have already, been done and handled at this stage in development. But you don't know the intricacies of the studio, and neither do I. But one thing I want to direct your attention with, and this is only in a couple of these jobs, it's not in all of them, but right above responsibilities, TT Games are looking for a senior level designer, specifically this one, with a proven level design experience on console or PC titles to take on a role on an exciting new Lego game based on a major IP. Now, it's not much, and Like the new Lego game, I don't read into that. You could say, okay, well, new, so does that mean, oh, it's got to be, say, Lego Batman 4 or a brand new game based off of an IP? I literally think they just mean like the next Lego game, new Lego game, right? So that's that part. And then, a major IP. So I don't know. The thing is, you can't actually get too much off of that because Batman and, the DC kind of brand, that's a major IP, but so is Harry Potter, Wizarding World, things like that's also one. So, if you're just looking at that, you can probably split yourself, like 50-50. If you look at the rumors of, what's been speculated for so long, I do believe it's going to be Harry Potter. It's been 2 years since the Skywalker saga, I think April of 2022. So I don't think maybe by the end of this year, but maybe sometime in 2025. You're looking 3 years after that game came out, not to release the next game, but to hear about it. Especially, if you're doing the exact same thing with Lego Harry Potter that you did with Star Wars, it shouldn't take, it's easy for me to say, shouldn't take more than like 4 years, right? I feel like you can kind of get a consensus on that. So, hopefully, best case scenario, if it's Lego Harry Potter, you're looking maybe at an announcement later this year, sometime in next year, and then the game could maybe come out in 2026. I don't feel like that's asking for the world, you know what I mean? Now, if you're doing a completely new one, then maybe things would change there, but I do think it's Harry Potter. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.